on?
Not much. Just got in today in Oshawa. I'm at Antonio Carvello there. I'm going to be doing my camp up here for this one.
Awesome, man. So last time we had you on the show was Fight Week. Just talk about the experience heading to Calgary. How crazy was it?
It was crazy. It was quite an experience, man. It's something I'll be able to keep forever, man. Like even not coming with the W, I came in with with a small victory, I guess. And I love the process. I love I loved everything about except right at the end there.
Right. Yeah, Brian Caraway's a tough dude.
Yeah, very tough dude. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, man. So last week you took to Facebook and had a big announcement. Just talk about it.
Yeah, man. I've been, my plans were to be active. I feel like throughout my career I've been having long layoffs. 8 months, 9 months. When I won my ringside title back in 2010, I didn't defend my title until 2011, a year to the day exactly, and then I fought in October 9 months later, and then here I am fighting Brian Caraway 9 months later from my October fight, and I couldn't just say no to the opportunity. Yeah, they don't guarantee me the November card or any other card. I feel great. I jumped right back into training the Monday of the fight, and nothing serious, but just keeping active. And I have no injuries. I feel really good. I feel like I'm just it's an extension of my camp, of my last fight. I'm just tweaking some things for this fight, and working with different people and being consistent for 7 weeks. I think I'll be able to implement a great game plan I already have in mind for Wawa Watson.
Yeah, man, and just talk about fighting in Toronto. This is about as close to a hometown fight as you can get.
Yeah, no, it's it's awesome. I'm doing my training camp here, so I'll be able. One of the things I didn't enjoy in Calgary was actually, you're there cutting weight, and you don't have a stove to cook your proper meals and try to, sodium deplete and all that kind of stuff. So it was very, very challenging up there to do that. And here, I'll be able to cook my meals, my regular meals that I'm used to doing. Even when I used to fight in Montreal and all these places, I would bring my cooler of my meals, and this time I for some reason, I didn't even know if I could bring it on the plane, and I just didn't do it this time.
Right.
And this time I'll be able to get back to that and just get back to my my normal routine.
Hey, man, talk about Watson. This is a very winnable fight for you, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it's a great matchup for me. I've already studied a lot of his fights, and he's a very, very game opponent. He strikes very, very weird. He has unorthodox striking. Very, very tall. Likes, he's a game fighter. He likes to fight. So that's the kind of fight I want. Yeah, it's very winnable. I think I think if I work hard and I put my time on the mats and I stay disciplined in my nutrition and stay healthy, it's a very winnable fight.
Yeah, for sure, man. Okay, so you're 0-1 in the UFC. Obviously, you need to get this win, eh? Do you feel like this is a fight you need to get to continue on in your UFC career?
Yeah, for sure. Listen, they don't give a lot of times they don't go 0-3 in the UFC. You better bring it twice for a fight of the night or something. But
yeah.
Besides that, I feel real confident, and that pressure will only make me sharper and make sure not to skip out any training. And this is what I've been waiting for. A little setback with Brian Caraway, but that I learned a lot from that fight, and I'm going to be tweaking a lot of things, and you won't be seeing me gassing in a third.
Okay, man, and before the fight, you and I were talking about the Octagon jitters and everything. Did you feel them?
No.
No?
No, I remember telling myself I was actually in the cage and I was telling myself, you know, I was too calm. I was telling myself, wow, I'm way too calm. I should be feeling these butterflies in my stomach. I should be like way more, I don't know. I remember like my first fights, I was like always telling myself, what am I doing in here?
Right.
And I didn't have that. I remember I know how Yves Lavigne is. Like I've known to know some of the refs throughout my career. I know Yves Lavigne never, unless he has to, unless obviously if it's a title fight or something, unless he has to, he will never bring the opponents in the cage. I remember he reffed me like 5 times, and he not once ever brought me in the middle of the cage. It was like, I knew that right away how he was gonna bring it, so I was ready for that as well, and it was a great experience. No Octagon jitters. I was a little tense, during the fight. Maybe I was. Who knows? Like I can't really pinpoint why, but just get better and a few things that I gotta change to be a better fighter.
Okay, cool, man. Give me a prediction on this main event this coming weekend. We got UFC 150, Henderson versus Edgar 2. Who'd you got in this one?
You know what? I'm an Edgar fan, so I'm going Edgar decision. I just think he might never know, he might pull out that knockout like he did Don Maynard, but I think he got robbed the last matchup. I think it depends how you want to score it. If you want to score it, the big shots should win the fight. Well, okay, then you could give it to Henderson. But if you want to score it by point scoring, I think Edgar won it. He landed more more takedowns. He stuffed more takedowns, and I think it's going to be a repeat of that. And hopefully, he justifies that first fight.
Okay, cool, man. Appreciate the time. Hopefully we see you at the Open Workouts fight week in Toronto.
You'll see me there for sure.
Okay, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Talk to you soon.